Navigating complex regulatory frameworks that govern different sports, both here domestically and internationally, is a challenge. The first thing one looks at is the rule book. You go back to basics, whether you're dealing with a rugby union case, a boxing case, or you're dealing with football or whatever it is, ice skating, and we've had a lot of experience across different sports. You look at the regulatory background. Usually there are rules and regulations. One has to go and look at the rule book. That's the starting point. You can't say, we did a football case last week, so the same rules would apply in rugby union the following week. Far from that. As a lawyer, one has to look at the different rules that impact on the different sports. And it's, as the question is raised, it's not just, hold on a minute, the same rules would apply both domestically and internationally. You can have rules internationally which say the Commonwealth Games, say the World Championships in athletics, you've got those rules as well as domestic rules. So as a lawyer, one must never be afraid to say, I want to have a look at the rules that exist. And of course, one can't even say, I dealt with the case last year, so I think I know the rules, because these rules are often changed and upgraded. And every season that can happen. And even now, the Premier League has updated its fit and proper persons test on the back of what may be a new regulator coming into the sport. So the key to it is just keeping on top of it, not be afraid to say to a client, look, send me the rule book, or what's the latest rules. And I'm reminded, of course, that each year there will be a new handbook, usually associated with football or rugby league or rugby union. Thankfully, with the advent of the web, it's easy to gain access to that information. Any layperson could just log on and say, I want to have a look at the rugby league rules. It can be quite difficult as a lawyer because these aren't 3-4 pages. Usually you could have 500 pages in a booklet, but it's being able to identify what the rule would be for that particular circumstance. If it's an anti-doping, you go to the anti-doping ones. If it's on-field disciplinary, you look at that section in the book. If it's off-field, you go to the off-field regulations. I suppose as a lawyer, it becomes second nature.